Yeah, guys, I'm back again for the second phase of my video today, and the last one eventually came in. This was the main video I was actually intending to do before I remember that I didn't give my fourth episode of making a career choice. So that is why I decided to suspend this and move into career choice. So back to the business of the day. Why and how I deviated or I choose a different career path. Okay, guys, it's really not bad that, like I said, I'm a graduate of international relations and diplomacy. And in fact, if you wake me up from sleep, I can tell you everything and anything I know. And when it comes to diplomacy, God, it's a mind blowing something. I'm always happy, like I feel it, I love it, I embrace it, and will always love it, my soul and spirit. It's something I'm born to do, and it's that bad how much I love this course, this discipline, but I have to go ahead. I prepare my mindset, God. This is a future diplomat. This is ambassador, even if the government of Nigeria is not working the way it should. On the norms, I should go to a diplomatic school for more training, for diplomatic training on what to do if you are asked to represent the country out there. But it's not happening here. Everything you're on your own. I sponsored myself. My mom sponsored me in school, and even going to the diplomatic school, my goodness, it's self-sponsored. And at some point I have to drop, not that, because I couldn't. I know it's crazy after my first degree, and I have to go ahead asking mom for money again for my further studies. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I should live my own life. I should be able to sponsor myself. I should be able to cater for myself. I'm over 18, so it doesn't speak well, but it's a norms in this part of the world. Why? Not that it's a norms because the children want to be like that. I mean, because there are no jobs. So for me to prevent this, for me not to be a dependent kind of person, I always want to be independent, taking care of my mom and others, helping others when I have the chance to do so, when I have the means to do so. I'm always very happy helping others and being of help to my mom, not the other way around. So I was smart enough during my national service and good enough, to the glory of God. I didn't have to stay home like some people before I go for the national service. Immediately I got back to Nigeria from one of the West African countries where I studied. I was able to, my documents were cleared, my certificate, everything was perfect. So I was given the opportunity to go for my service without delays. I just arrived like the month of I've graduated in the month of August, and I got back on September. Okay, I did my convocation on September, and I got back to in Nigeria by October. And that October I started processing my NYC stuff, and I got credited, and everything was set. I was given a PPA, a state of deployment, and by November. So by November ending, I was already at the what's it called, orientation camp in Delta State, where I was posted to, and that was it. Everything was fast. So I was, while in service, I was also applying for my master's scholarship and all of that. I'm a versatile kind of person. I don't want to sit back. I do things, not just doing things, I mean good things. So a very hardworking kind of person. I'm not praising myself, but it's just who I am. If you know me, you know who I am. When it comes to academics, I don't joke with academics. And everything, I mean basically everything, I don't joke with things. when it comes to God, it's times for God. It's now, God, have mercy on me. I'm being too busy that I really don't have time for you, God. I'm sorry. So I really have to get my, my spiritual life back. But then I was in school. It was crazy that I was able to balance both things together. I'm sorry I deviated, but I have to just go step by step why I do what I do right now. Okay, during my service here, like I said, I decided to apply for some scholarship. For some reasons, I didn't leave. I got to the peak of the scholarship, but then all of a sudden, phew, like magic. Okay, so now I was like, okay, after my service here, if I had a plan B, if the scholarship of the thing doesn't work out after my service year, what will I actually be doing? Will I just go home, sit back, doing nothing, or what? As if I go nowhere, I have not been in school before, or what? What exactly? So yeah, guys. So I was having a little thought. I should make a plan B, and I actually made the plan B. And my plan B was okay, we are given an opportunity during the orientation camp. We are given an opportunity to to learn new skills. Like it is called Said, which I did. I said, okay, what can I really do? What if it comes to skills? I mean, external skills. What's not job skill, kind of like practical skills, yeah, using your hands to do some stuff. What am I good at? What am I passionate about when it comes to that aspect? Oh, before now, my elder sister do bakes, so I know how to bake cake. I know how to do chin chin. I know how to do all of that. I was like, no, those ones I know, so I don't want to go to that sector. So what is different? What exactly do I have to do that nobody in my family knows how to do it? And I decided to join knitting of pullovers, knitting with wools, and I was able to knit once, amazing sweater for my mom and hair warmer for myself, and I can make socks and all of that. That's okay, that is done. Now, apart from using my hands to do things, I know this is what I can do. Once I get the machine, I can do this and supply to people, and I get my money. What else can I do with my life? Now, let's get back to profession. What else can I do when it comes to profession, not hand skills? I thought and thought and thought. Well, I tried a lot of professional bodies came in the camp to introduce their bodies as HSE and all of that. I just tested them, said, what am I good at? Okay, what is this one about? Sciences. Not too good. What is this about? Accounting. Not too good. So what is this all about? Human resource management. Oh yeah, I can do it. So I just decided that, oh, human resource management, I have to do it. But before I started this, I said, God, how do you see this? Do I have to do this? But then if I have to do this, if you want me to do this, I don't want to get money from mom. I'm getting just a stipends of 19,800, and I'm surviving with this 19,800. At this point, I see myself like I have to sponsor myself and everything to cater for myself, and I decided not to be calling mom for any money. But then mothers, baby of the house, she will send me a little she have. Are you surviving? Are you doing this? Mom, I'm fine. Everywhere I'm not fine. So guys, I said, okay, human resource management, God, I really want to do this, but where do I get the funds from? And to make it very easy for core members to pay, and it wasn't too expensive, and I'm calculating myself, okay, if I'm getting 19,800 every month, so I have to curtail my food expenses, monthly expenses for foodstuff, and increase my savings. So that's exactly what I did, so that I'll be able to save money to pay for this program. Well, to God be the glory. I put God in it, and God make it perfect. I was able to save this money for just 3 months, and I got the payment. And I paid, and I started the program. Well, I took the exams, and to the glory of God, I passed. amazingly passed. There was a crash somewhere, but got settled bad. I was like, no, like this can't happen. I'm fighting with a lot of things. I don't want this. I don't like failures. I always be scared of failures. So I had to call the man because when it comes to my right, I must dig to the last. So I said, guy, man, sir, I don't know how. So explain to me, how did this happen? So the man tried to explain himself. I wasn't satisfied. I said, okay, sorry, have to go in again and I'll make things right. So I said, I know this is not what I have to score. I know myself, I read well. To end the long story, I got 100%. And I passed the course human resource management, and I was issued a certificate of HRM, that's PGD in human resource management, and I got HRM certification as in CHRP certification, that is as a certified human resource professional. That is the meaning. CHRP certification, certified human resource professional. So that was the 2 certificates I was given. So I'm not just having a PhD in human resource management, I also have a CHRP, so a professional. So I did apart from that, I decided to do my own more research and study more about it, because I know this is Nigeria. I am here. So not what I studied that will matters now, is what is needed, what is selling in the labor market. So that is what is needed. So it's okay. I have to go deep and know more about this human resource management. What do they do? What is their duties? What is their responsibilities? What is their functions? And I had to study all of this, and I tried to practicalize it on my own and all of that. I'll just search some things and ask questions, It's crazy when you see me, but then I had to do that because I know where I was preparing my mind to. Well, it turned out well that I got it. So it's actually, like I said, it's actually the human resource management that I'm using now to work, not my certificate, BSc certificate as a diplomat. But then I know this is gonna happen, but then I tried to put in applications to places, embassies. I remember once I was almost getting one at the Foreign Affairs, and they were telling me one story, which I'm not ready to tell the story. The Nigerian normal story. Who do you know? I know nobody. I know God. Who do you have? I have nobody. I have God. So it's not actually about the merit. You merit the position, you know what you do about it, you studied this, and you have a wider knowledge about it, but it's who you know. Hi guys, I'm from a law background, nobody. So that's what's it. Alright, so I actually be bad, and to God be the glory. It's actually what I'm using to work now, and though I spend some time doing a lot of things and other things, and trying to. I work with human resource management certificate. Okay, guys, I wasn't, I'm always insatiable according to economics. As a human, the same man is insatiable. Yeah, when it comes to academics, I'm insatiable, as I couldn't do what I had to do my master's then. I had to do it now, and whatever it's gonna take, I don't know how it's gonna happen, by scholarship, by self-sponsor, and I just needed a job to do something for my life to increase my academic level, my certificate, and I don't know, I don't know what. I just need to do my master's. That's it. I really don't compare myself with people, but this time around I say, oh my God, my friends are living for masters. This one will tell me I'm here, I'm there. Oh Jesus, what is going on? A lot of things that were going in the family making me crazy. But I thank God. God is faithful. Okay, this time around, 2023, because of the date of my sister, in fact, why I choose a career path now, it's not just about, I like to test new things. Yeah, one of it is. But one of the things that encouraged me to do what I'm doing right now. It's my best loving sister that passed on, and other things, self things that happened that I had to deal with, that gingered me to do everything I'm doing. Yeah, because she was always my backbone in everything, in all my success, and best friend of mine. And so I was like, what else can I do with my life? What I was actually running away from is actually what I was doing, right? I decided to enroll. I came across a platform that talks about software engineering. I know nothing about engineering, not to talk of software, not to talk of computer. Yeah, I use Microsoft and internet. The highest I can know is Adobe Shop. The rest of them, I know nothing. So for me to dive into this new discipline that is so strange, it has nothing to relate. In fact, it's so strange that I cannot even relate it with human resource management, which I a bit deviated from my discipline, diplomacy. But then it has a close relation. But when it comes to software engineering, there's no relation at all. But this is something I have to do right. I really don't know how to do it. And the word I was getting, it was like, oh my goodness, this is tiring. I mean, this is discouraging. The course is hard. The course is difficult. Yeah, it's actually difficult, but I'm learning. If I tell you, I like to do difficult things, and it's a bit challenging because I have to balance it with my work, my master's plans, and everything that I have to do now. So it wasn't something that, oh my goodness, it's something I can really do. At a point, I thought of dropping off, but then I don't like dropping off. I don't like stopping halfway. I must get to the end, the root of everything I do, right? So this is God. What do I do? Did I even really consult God about this? Yes, I did. So that is why He even gave me go ahead and even made a way. I paid nothing about it. I paid nothing for the course. But then I spend my time, I paid my time. It's only my time and energy and stress, my brain. That is the only penalty, or that is the only payment I have to make. But for the rest payments, when it comes to cash, no. It's just sponsored by some youths out there. So it's actually amazing. I have to dive into this different strange discipline of software engineering, which my target is on ALX, the LX, and that's how they call it, and HSE. So I've tried to be working on several projects. They have given us tasks, and the task is really tasking, just as the name implies. The tasks are really tasking, time demanding. You have to spend like 110 hours per day. But I really don't have to spend that 10 hours. About me, but according to the nights, that if you want to really do those 10 hours per day, I'll be burning my night. But I really don't spend the 10 hours, to be honest with you. I just go, once I concentrate, okay, what is this thing demanding? Study the lesson after my work. I return from work by 6 or something. So it's like, okay, what am I really asked to do with this task, with this project? I'll look at it, try to study it. Where I'm having issues, then I will contact people that already have an idea about. Me, I'm a novice when it comes to the discipline. I'm actually a novice, so I will contact them, talk to them, tell me, how do I handle this situation, handle this task, handle this project, and they will guide me through. And before I know, passing from one task to the other, and on I'm going. It's actually a 1-year program, so it's not like it's a master's program, because it's just a year. It's not even months ahead. Master's is 2 years. So so when you do this program now, they will give you a certificate, and that is it. So you now become a professional on software engineering, and you choose a specialization, and my specialization is LX. So that is it. So combining these two things at the same time, plus my work, is really draining, really, really draining. but I'm happy to do it because I have to try something different. I have to test the difficulties of others. I have to go outside my comfort zone of diplomacy and other things. But mind you, I am not completely deviating from my discipline, from my ambition. I'm still working towards my ambition, which is to get there, to represent my country as a diplomat, as an envoy, as an ambassador. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when, but I believe someday it's going to happen. And I will be glad. I will live to testify to that day, because I know my mission is not complete. So everything I do now, I do it to shape, to give me more knowledge, to help me. We are going into a higher digital world. So even as a diplomat, you need to be digital. You need to be technologically high. The use of computer and everything for your own security. You understand? So don't think, oh, because I'm ambassador, I don't need to know this. I'm this, I don't know that I have securities. No, you need self-security. You cannot trust anybody around you. You only trust yourself. You can't be so, so self-comforted. So that's the reason. Those are the reasons why I have to choose a different career path. Not that I'm deviating, because it's not a master's program. It's not like it's a master's program. It's just a professional program. It kind of something that give you an edge above others. That you know how to do this with Python, Alex, IC, Java, robotic studies, and all of that. Still on software engineering. So it's just a year program. So those are the reasons why I choose to do this program. The death of my sister, the thing that transpired in my life between my friend and I, and the way to shape my future of being an ambassador or a diplomat, whatever they would choose me to be. I'm okay, at least it's on the same line. And they don't know, for as the world is changing into a digital world, so I need to be updated to meet the world standard. So, and for my self-security, as insecurity is everywhere and it keeps being grievous. So those are the things that make me really, and why I have to change my career path, or why I have to choose a different career path from my ambition. So I'm not leaving what I actually love to do. I'm still on it and I still love it, but I only choose something different for the meantime, to shape, to grow my ambition, to grow my integrity and my intellectual when it comes to a digital world, and then to shape my career path. You understand? And when it comes to masters, I'm doing diplomatic studies, so that means I'm still on the track to my PhD. Still on the same track. No change, no left, no right. I'm ever forward, ever. So guys, thank you for being part of my videos today. Please subscribe to my channel. I need those subscriptions. Help your sister out there. So thank you very much for staying tuned to the end of this video. God bless you. I really appreciate you, and hoping to have in subsequent time, we're gonna talk about diplomacy per se, my discipline, be specific, talk about my discipline. And of course, so for those of you who want to study international relations and diplomacy, or something related like political studies or just international relations, we're gonna talk about it. Tell you step by steps, and things that are happening in the world of diplomacy in this 21st century and in the past centuries. Then how is diplomacy in this 21st century? How does it affect our lives, our individual, and how does it work for us as a nation or nations coming together as a body? in the space of United Nations and other bodies like that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more academic videos, and I will make up time to have a music inspiration video. I don't know when exactly, but I will still go make sure I do that. I'm working towards that. Thank you. God bless you. Remain blessed and happy Sunday in advance. Please make sure you go to church tomorrow. Today is Saturday. Get yourself ready and be in the presence of God tomorrow, because in the presence of God there is fullness of joy. In this wicked world, the world is changing. A lot of things are happening everywhere. So this is one of the things we address. Is diplomacy really doing its work as it should? So these are the things we have to address as things are going on, as we are all aware of everything. Thank you. God bless you. I will end my video here. I love you so much. Bye.